Hi there folks, welcome back to my channel, and for this video I am back in Aberdeen and yeah, it's a very different day from when I was last up. I was last up in January. This is the Arctic blast hit and yeah, it was a very cold, very snowy, very soggy couple of days while I was up here. But again, it's not snowing, maybe a bit overcast, but at least it's dry. But where I'm going to be going to is the Aberdeen Maritime Museum, which is actually just across the road from where I stayed the last time I was in Aberdeen, and where I'm actually going to be staying tonight. So when I was last here it wasn't open, again it was off season, but I'll be popping in today, having a good wander around and showing you what I can find. Yeah, they do have a website, so I will post a link to the website in the description bar below and in a pinned comment in the comment section. So if you want to see what's going on, see their opening times, you can find all the information there. It is free admission, it's always good. And again, if you enjoy my channel, if you enjoy my videos, you can click on the subscribe button, click on that notification bell, leave some likes, leave some comments, it's always really appreciated. And if you'd like to support the channel further, I will post a link to the channel's coffee.com page, the channel's PayPal account and the TikTok account in the description bar below and in a pinned comment in the comment section. So with that out of the roads, gonna head across the street and get into the museum. So that's the Aberdeen Maritime Museum right there. And you can just see that the Ibis Hotel is pretty much right across the road. So, right, that's part of the museum as well. Yeah, so there's the opening times. It's open 7 days a week. Yeah, and if you want to realise one's about the location of the museum, that's the harbour right down there. So it's actually just a short walk from the bus station and the train station as well. Yeah, so the lady down the stairs at the reception is to say that there's 3 floors, and to say that the best floor to start on is the 3rd floor. So we'll get the lift all the way up and you just work your way down and obviously just take in all of the displays and artefacts that we have on show. Yeah, so these are some of the items I have on display. So good things like that's a paddle, they've got a bit of rope, and they've got a small boat rudder at the back. And also they've got items associated with trades. So like barrels, you've got like the clay jugs. And definitely have a lot of information that you can sit and read. So this is some of the archaeology from medieval Aberdeen. And I'm actually really liking the painted ceiling. Okay, it's not as ornate as some of the painted ceilings I've seen in some of the castles, but it definitely does add a certain atmosphere to the building. So this would be in the church bit of the building, or the old church part of the museum. And you actually get quite a clear view of the harbour. So that's the North Link ferry over there, that's the one that takes you up to Orkney and Shetland. Yeah, they actually even have a model of one of the oil platforms. And even a model form you get a sense of the scale of these platforms. It's the fact that it pretty much takes up this entire space. Yeah, so I think they actually use that for emergency training for the rig workers. I think it's supposed to simulate if, like, they're in the helicopter and the helicopter crashes. Yeah, so the Piper Alpha disaster was one of the platforms erupt in flame. So quite a few deaths. Yeah, they even have a mock-up of the sleeping quarters for the rig workers. I can just see how basic it is. Probably how cramped it'd be as well. Yeah, I've just come down the floor. So this would be the next week's section of the museum. So obviously highlighting the work of the yard workers, the fishermen, shipbuilders, all that sort of stuff. The drawing office. This would be the shipbuilders, I'm guessing. So we've got this interesting display by James Blake Glover, the Scottish samurai. So this is Glover's ship, or at least a model of it. And they do actually have a wee section on the whaling industry, which Aberdeen did play its part in. I've actually got, so there's a whale's eardrum and a whale's tooth. Yeah, I'm guessing that must be one of the figures they used to have at the front of a ship. Oh, he's been displayed up in Odyssey Street. And they also have some deep sea diving equipment on display. Including the newt suit. Makes me think of Iron Man. Or that robot from Lost in Space. And you've even got a mechanism from an old lighthouse. Which just goes to show you how the focus has been on light. Yeah, so just outside the Maritime Museum, they've got the Aberdeen Fishing Industrial Memorial, which was erected back in 2018. So that's the memorial there. Got a fisherman and a fishwife. Yeah, so that's me finished my visit to the Aberdeen Maritime Museum. Definitely somewhere to go and visit and spend some time in. So again, if you're in Aberdeen, with it being a coastal city, a maritime city, and having such strong connections to like fishing, to the oil industry, definitely gives you a good sense and idea of Aberdeen's history, its heritage, the character of its people. Yeah, so definitely somewhere that I'd recommend coming and visiting. And the staff are lovely. Staff are just like really informative, really helpful. So yeah, definitely somewhere to come and spend some time in when you're visiting Aberdeen. And yeah, so hopefully you will have enjoyed this video. Hopefully you'll found it interesting and informative as well. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.